State of Illinois, where we are tonight, doing some dirt racing, big block modified style, as we welcome you in to the home of the Prairie Dirt Classic. This is Fairbury Speedway, a quarter-mile semi-bank dirt track in Fairbury, Illinois, at the fairgrounds, also known as the Falls Speedway. It's, of course, a three-time UMP Dirt Car Track of the Year. It has won many prestigious awards, and it is home to, of course, as I mentioned, the Prairie Dirt Classic. It is a very fun and very short track that drivers love, especially those who get to drive the UMP cars and stuff like that. And tonight we get to enjoy it in the Big Block Modifieds for the Short Track Super League, as we welcome you again to round number 10 tonight of the Big Block Modifieds here at Fairbury. This 0.25 quarter mile, I guess we can call it, dirt track here in Fairbury, Illinois. I am the captain, Chris Scala. We welcome you in. Thanks for joining us. Of course, you're just joining us from the Truck Series race. We appreciate you coming over. If you're just joining us for the first time tonight, we appreciate you guys being a part of this broadcast this evening. Getting ready. They're going to advance session here in just a moment, and we will have some heat racing. I believe we have 20 cars right on the bat. So that is what we look like as we we'll see two heat races setting up the 50-lap feature that'll come up here in just a little bit. That is a look at the track. Again, we appreciate you guys joining us this evening. The one dirt race we get to show each year, or each season, the series I should say we show each season. Sorry, want to get my terminology right. Take a look at the point standings as we enter tonight. Peyton Talbot now leading the points after his great finish last week. Ryan Wagenschultz now second. Ryan Farrell third. Michael Steffen, Jeremy Prey, your top five as we enter week number 10 of 12 this evening. So 3 races left, and Fairbury going to be the host location tonight of this Big Block Modified Series race. Out on the track are the cars right now running laps around this quarter-mile dirt oval. See the dust already flying up a little bit. And looks like the checkered flag has just been waved on the series as we sit up in this little tin can of a press box right above the flagman. I feel like I'm back in my high school days where we do classes from the portables, as they like to call them, right? If I remember correctly. All right, starting lineup for the first heat race of the evening. It will be Eric Tupper and Brett Rolls, 2 drivers you just saw. One's an admin. The other one was a driver in the truck race for the iRacing League. They're in this race also tonight. They'll start first and second. Ryan Wagenschultz and Michael Benedetto will start there in row number 2. Row 3, Peyton Talbot, Lance Ripka, Shane Yates, Michael Steffen, Justin Penikoff, and Jeremy Prey. Then 10 starters in this race here. And it is a pill draw in this series, which simply means that it's a random draw, basically, how the lineup is set each week for the series. As trucks will roll off here just momentarily. Track looking pretty slick so far. Again, we appreciate you guys joining us this evening. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. If you're not new, like Mike Hasty, you can join us each and every night, of course, here on Captain TV. Some fantastic racing of all kinds, from dirt to straight up ovals to road racing and so much more. I act like I know what I'm doing with it all. Mike Hasty, appreciate you joining us here this evening. Pace car pulls off. Here we go. Green flag in the first heat race. 10 laps. Oh, the 14. Talbot kind of ran over there a little bit. He's usually one of the faster cars in this league. We want to keep an eye on him as Eric Tupper is going to lead lap 1. With the 17 of Brett Rolls right there on his back bumper. You see the 66 of Ryan Wagenschultz. One car, Benedetta, was spinning around, taking a little too hot in the corner. And he goes spinning around. Lance Ripka did not start the race. He was going to finish in the 10th position, but Brett Rolls almost hand drafting, it looks like. This off line, 4 laps complete. Rolls going to try to slide her down to the inside of Tupper. Gates up to the 5th position. Michael Steffen in the Blippy car right there behind him. Oh, Blippy kind of caught the tire. That inside, you do not want to hit those things. That thing will kick you up in the air. As you see the 11 of Jeremy Prey trying to make a move. It's actually the 117 of Talbot, inside of Talbot. Here's your leaders up here at the front. 7 laps in already. Not looking his 40 self here so far in his heat race, but he's done this before. Not looked the fastest. All of a sudden in the main event just shows up and goes to town. As the 117, a little hip check of the 14. White flag, final lap for Tupper. He's got 2 on his bumper. As checker flag will wave, it'll be Eric Tupper winning heat race number 1. And that will complete heat race number 1. And here's your starting lineup for the second race. It'll be Tyler Totman. Also raced the truck race a few minutes ago. Patrick Cobb, Matthew Taylor, Joey Ladassour, Brent Osborne, Gunnar Harris, the winner last week at Knoxville. Joshua Hart, Sam Fontaine making his return from where the heck he's been. Matthew Bigsby and Justin Sick will be the 10 drivers to start this race. Sorry. All right. Pace truck going to pull in. Of course, they go on the green flag here as Tyler Totman, the 18 car. Patrick Cobb up to the number 10 now. He was the number 02 as they take the green flag. Stockton, I believe, making his first start in this series. Oh, a little beating and banging. There's the 99. Brent Osborne trying to squeeze the middle, or the bottom on Telder. Telder, another driver that ran the truck race just a little bit ago. There's Gunnar Harris, the winner last week in Knoxville. As we had some issues with Lotta, Soar, and Bigsby just a minute ago. Bigsby had to jump to the pits. Unfortunate deal there for Lotta Soar in that 23 car. Osborne trying to work his way up here on the Ted, who's looking pretty sporty up there on that top side. Patrick Cobb. Look at Cobb get that run up top on top and in the 6. He's going to take the lead. Here comes Osborne to the bottom. Oh, one car going around back there. Is that sick? Oh, he saves it. Fontaine, a little contact back here in the 91 car. Another car with spinning. It looked like Joshua Hart. A lot of beating and banging as they come to 2 to go. Gunnar Harris up to the 3rd spot as the leader takes the white flag. Patrick Cobb. As he comes off turn 3 and 4, checkered flag. It is Patrick Cobb winning heat race number 2. Osborne, Harris, Topman, Telder, your top 5. And that'll be the end of the heat races. We'll get a 4-minute warm-up here. And real quickly, we'll go back into, before I go run a couple laps here and show you what this track's all about tonight. Not sure who won in earlier's race. I was going to look it up real quick, but unfortunately, they don't have it in there. So at this point, I will jump up into the car. Let's show you a couple laps here, as I always got to move my car down, so give me a second. I'm obviously not much of a dirt racer. You see all the cars going out on track tonight, so let's show you a lap around Fairbury real quick. A very tricky flat track, semi-banked as I mentioned. See if my wheel's calibrated here. It is not, so this is not going to be too fun. I don't know why it does that to me every time. There we go. Now for some reason this car does that to me. All right, here we go. We're going to run with the guys. So it's only one gear in this car. Obviously, you got to drive it on the right rear, or else this happens. Yeah, I'm over. We're okay. Continue on. You got to let the car kind of drive itself. It's kind of weird how I say that. Corner, you see Benedetto spun around already. But you see the car just wants to sit on the right rear. And obviously it just spins it around. These big blocks are real tough to drive. But something like that. Yeah, I'm just going to get out. I'm not good at these cars, but I can talk about it. About 1:50 to go. Justin Sick up front right now with Yates, Bray, and Osborne. Appreciate the viewers coming in tonight, 10. I think that's the most we've had for the dirt, so let's keep building on that. I like that. Appreciate it, guys. Always been some fun racing in this series. been getting better and better each week. I'm actually going to mute my mic for a quick second and go talk to Stefan real quickly. I'll be right back, guys. Stefan's the guy running. All right, so back with you here. Unfortunately, I think I just found out I'm the admin tonight because the admin's not here. So I had to go make a couple adjustments that they usually do for the race. So we got what we got for this evening. Starting lineup for the race. If I can get this off the screen. As a Tupper, Cobb, Brett Rolls, Brett Osborne, Ryan Wagenschultz, Gunnar Harris, Shane Yates, Tyler Topman, Peyton Talbot, Matt Telder, Price, Fontaine, that'll be row number 6, row 7, Stefan and Sick, row number 8, Petikoff and Hart, 9, Benedetto, Ladasur, Ripka and Bixby, your 20 starters in this main event feature that'll be 50 laps long. So you might see me at times just kind of stopping myself only because I have to add in a little bit here if there's caution. So here we go, green flag in the feature. Tupper rolls, Cobb up to third, Osborne up to fourth. And the battle for second as Cobb continues to roll that high side. Back here, 3 wide. It's a 54 to the inside of the 17. 99 Osborne rolling that high side. Wagenschultz there behind him. Topman and I can't talk. Talbot, Telder, Topman, a whole bunch of T's banging into each other. 3 wide, almost 4 wide back here. 5 wide. They sort of settle this out. Tupper out to a 1.8 second lead already. is a dogfight back here. We ride with Talbot. Been the dominator so far this season with 5 wins. As we are 10 laps in already of this 50-lap feature. Towler falling back from the 11. There's the 15, Justin Sick trying to work his way up through the field. Biggest mover so far, Joshua Hart up 5 spots. Gunnar Harris trying to get Brett Rolls for position. A little slider there. Rolls gets him back on the high side there and keeps himself in second. As Gunnar up to the 3rd spot. Wild racing back here. There's Blippy in the 669, the 15 is Sick, Telder to 2. Clean and green so far. 15 laps in, there's Gunnar trying to go for 2 in a row, and a slider on Brett. He makes contact, hip checks them, and they're still hitting each other. 99 going to slide into the picture as Gunnar trying to slide her, and it went wrong. And Osborne's going to return the favor here. That top of the track starting to kind of come in here a little bit. As they come up on the back bumper of the 25 of Benedetto. Benedetto up against the wall trying to get out of the way of everybody. You see the 14 of Talbot starting to work his way into the top 5 now. And now Benedetto's crashed. Benedetto's gone around here in turn 3 and 4, and the caution out for the first time. Caution laps do not count. Let's see the reason for the caution really quickly, because that's got to be me that does this. So stand by 1 second here, guys. Let me become an admin for a second. Benedetto climbs the fence and goes over, and that brings the caution out. As they double up for the green flag, here we go. Back to racing. Oh, and the 115 slides up on the 54. And now caution's right back out. I got to get numbers, guys. Let's go see where the wreck is. Oh, 99 gets turned by, I think it's a 10. Yep, we're going to give that to the 10. Dang it. Come on, we're back to green. These cautions go way too quick. And there, look at Peyton Talbot up here racing for the lead now. Gunnar Harris to his inside. The 115 on the outside of Tupper. Red rolls up here in the fourth spot now. Ryan Wagenschultz the fifth. And look at Gunnar Harris take the high side and go to the lead. And now Talbot going to slide up to second and get past the 115 of Tupper. Justin Sick trying to work the inside of Telder, who's trying to work the inside of the 11. They hit each other. That's actually the 117 in that 11 car, so I gotta get that right. A great racing all around this track right now. As Talbot finally clears the second and now caution out for the 20 of Shane Yates, and the 111, or 117 I should say, has gone around. Let me really quickly get to this caution so I can look at it, so I can make a move real quick. I'm realizing I can't. Let's see what happens to Shane. Need a number, please. Apparently Shane's taking the blame for it, so we'll give him, yep, he was self-spin there, so good call. Come on. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Shane. Guys, yeah, yell out a number because I don't have the box on because of the broadcast and stuff, so I got to hear a number when you guys ask for something, please. Thank you, guys. So they'll come to the green flag after Shane Yates in his self-spin there with 22 laps to go. Gunnar Harris going to lead him back to the green flag. $20 laps to go next time by. 3 wide back here, all through the field. As a matter of fact, they're 2 and 3 wide. As Talbot working the bottom on Gunnar. Going to slide up into the lawn. Cautions out as they make a little contact. The 091 of Fontaine has gone around, and he's on his lid. Oh, did they hit each other? What happens to Fontaine? And it looks like the 10 and the 91 get together here. Let's see what transpires here. Looks like the 10 maybe slides up into the 91. Yep. And green's already back out before I can even throw an EOL to somebody. Happened way too quick. As the 14 drops into the bottom on Gunnar, and now caution back out again. Let's see if I can get this one. 55's on his lid. We'll have to do it like this so I don't have to. They just all come together. Looks like 58 got loose and it brought everybody together. So I'm going to put that on 58. Guys, sorry I haven't had a chance to get all the restarts here. I know, like, for instance, the last wreck was on the 10, which I believe also the second caution was on the 10. I've not had a chance. Every time I try to get to it, it's gone green. So I'm trying to go as best I can here, guys. The green flag back out. Back here, 4 wide, almost for the, what is this, the 10th position or so? Around 8th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th? Eric Tupper starting to fall back now as Ryan Wagenschultz going to try to take the position away. As Brett Rolls has moved up to the second spot, is Talbot in trouble right now trying to battle with Rolls. No contact. Great fighting going on for position. The leaders are starting to spread themselves out now. Ten laps to go in the feature. Osborne trying to come back from the, 10th position right now, where he is. Oh, and Towner gets hit, makes contact, it goes around. Caution comes out. Let's see what happens to the 2. It's hit by the 15. Not going to do anything about that. That's just racing each other. It looks like I'm not going to put any blame on anybody. Single file restart here. Less than 10 laps to go. And green flag is out. Gunnar Harris trying to go for 2 in a row as the battle's on for second. As Rolls and Talbot go to race each other for position. Six on cautions back out, 6 to go. Not sure where it happened at, but it's right here somewhere. One car's on its, oh wow, this escalated. Lemon's on his lid, spinning around. Out of control. 2 of Telder hits him. 0-2. A lot of cars, 25 spinning around. That's Rip good at, is having all kinds of issues over here. Oh Well, he gets hit by the 111, so. All right, that helps me a little. I guess you're going to the green. Oh, he's left. Okay. So going to come to the green flag this time by as Gunnar Harris gets the jump. Almost jumps the wall doing it. And Talbot going to slide up on Gunnar. Crossover, and here comes Brett Rolls, 3 wide for the lead. And now Talbot and Gunnar just crash into the wall as Rolls goes to the front. Gunnar back to the lead. Talbot's out of control back there. I'm not sure if he's trying to hit Gunnar or if his car is just that tight. Two laps to go. Gunnar Harris is trying to run the boards and rip the fence for the win. White flag, final lap. They are side by side. Harris to the top side. Rolls gonna try slider. Off of turn 4, they hit each other, and I don't know who won that race. According to telemetry, it's Gunnar Harris. Gunnar Harris has won. So second straight win for the 54, who celebrates a wild finish. As we take a look at the winner, or the finish of the race, Brent Rolls, 3 100ths. That was close. We'll get a replay of that here in a second. Ryan Wagenschultz finishes 3rd, Justin Sick 4th, Peyton Talbot finishes 5th, Eric Tupper 6th, Brent Osborne, Jeremy Prey 8th, Cobb, Topman in your top 10, Telder, Stefan, Ladiseur, Bixby, Josh Hart 15th, Yates, Ripka, and Benedetto, your 18 finishers in the race. Let's go back real quickly and watch this finish. See if I can get a good view of this. Unfortunately, a little limited camera-wise here as we come to the finish of this race. So Brett tries to do the slide job here on the 54. Does a great job not to pile drive him. I mean, they did make contact, but it could have been a lot worse. Here's the run to the checker right here. Let's go rear chase, actually. This will be the better view. So they come down the back straightaway here. Brett's going to do the slider here off of turn 4. And because it's dirt, obviously I got to use the flag stand to even see the start finish line here. So here they come up the track, Brett, and there's the contact, and yeah, right there. There's your difference. Wow. So somewhere about right in here is the finish. That's pretty darn close. Well, I will. Obviously, I'll talk to the other guys and stuff and see what needs to be discussed. If whatever, Justin, if you want to make I don't know if they have a protest room or whatever. If you want to go into the chat of the Discord or whatever and make just kind of if you're protesting something or whatever. That's the only thing I can tell you right now. Unfortunately, I just kind of doing this on the fly tonight, so forgive me if I missed something or whatever. So sorry to see that though. Let's talk to Gunnar Harris, though, the winner of this race.
Yes, sir.
As we bring him in here, Gunnar, congratulations on the win. Don't mind me, I'm just doing multiple things here at one time. So, congratulations on the win. I'll get your microphone on here in just a second. But second straight win for you, as you had a wild finish in the end there, and you and Brett coming together, and what a finish it was. And I got to imagine the feelings there to be pretty good after getting that win last week at Knoxville. Now you come out to Fairbury and get yourself a win.
Yes, sir. I mean, you know, we had a pretty good race last weekend, or actually a week ago, and I guess it just kind of, transferred over to this race. Car was a little bit tight, but I mean, once we kind of got out front, we had that restart there, and man, I don't know how I finished that race. I don't think there was a straight piece on that car, and it was just it was kind of just a toss-up there, and Peyton, he's real good, and he was just throwing some bombs at me, which is it was really good racing there, and then I didn't expect we were going green on that last one. It said 1 to green, so I was expecting to go another lap, and they dropped the green, and we just went 3 wide there, and it got real hectic real quick. But it's always good to come out with the win here.
Yeah, talk about that finish with Brett, because obviously you made the move on the high side. Brett was committed to about the middle groove, and you were able to get that run, and he tried a slider, it looked like, but obviously gave you the respect coming off the corner, and you guys come together, obviously coming in the line. That had to be pretty wild.
Yeah, I mean, I think right when we had that last yellow, I was looking down there at the standings, and I had about, I guess, almost about a 2-second advantage over the guy in third, which was him. And, Paint was about a second behind. So I knew I was pretty good to get the win. I wasn't going to finish no worse than, I think, podium, unless something bizarre happened there. And so I knew he was running the bottom, and I just wasn't ready for that last deal. I mean, it said 1 to green, so I was kind of out of my groove, and we went into turn 1, and I completely blew it, and I blew it, all that. And once I got settled down, and once I, it got hectic there, and once I, realized that I was back on the high side, then, I just had to start getting, some momentum built up, and, once you have momentum built up without any, blocks or anything like that, and, it's probably gonna be faster, and it was there, and, he tried that little slider on the, last corner, and, I don't think he knew he was going to be clear. Or, he was probably going to have me clear, but, he was courteous and left me a line, and, I just had to really go for it.
Well, great job. It paid off in the end, winning by, 2/100ths of a second, about the size of your nose, pretty much. Win over Brett Rolls. Shout out to whoever you like to.
Like to thank all the guys at Speed Shot 51, my parents with STSL Supply, and Rabid Designs for the clean look, and you all for broadcasting.
Absolutely.
Appreciate it. See you next week.
Sounds good, and I promise your broadcast your interview made the air this time, so good job.
Oh no, I got the whole family watching. That's not good.
Hello, family.
Appreciate it.
No problem, buddy.
Yeah, there you go. Appreciate it.
You too. Gunnar Harris, the winner tonight here at Fairbury. Let's get our second place finisher joining us this evening. A tough way to finish second. You never want to finish second, but especially that way. You'd rather finish second by like 2 laps than by 2/100ths. But Brett Rolls, great job tonight, man. What was the difference there at the end?
We pretty much screwed up the 2 to go lap. We kept it a little bit too far down on the bottom instead of sliding up to the top, and just lost and killed our momentum there coming to the white flag. And Gunnar had a really good run coming into turn 1 and 2, and we tried our best to hold him off. Got into turn 3 and 4, and I slid up thinking, I would have been clear like I was, the last couple of laps prior. I was just getting a better run on the bottom, and I have absolutely no idea where he came from. But, oh, my God, what a finish to the end. I didn't mean to get into him. I honestly thought I was going to be clear coming off of 4.
Yeah, it was a wild finish in the end. Was there any thought of maybe going to the top side, ripping the fence there to try to make him go a different groove?
No, when the track got reset, we had everything set up for a slick track to run the bottom to the middle, and we had to go in and change a couple of things, and we ended up throwing a higher gear in there, and I think we just had too much wheel spin to be able to run the top like that, like him and Talbot, where we were pretty much committed to that little, I guess you could call it a semi-slider line on the bottom there, where you enter low and just slide up to the middle coming out of the corner. But yeah, early on we had something for the top, but the more it got through the race, we pretty much knew that with the high gear that we had, we were going to have to go back to the bottom.
Well, great job tonight, Brett. Congratulations on your second, and shout out to whoever you like to, bud.
First and foremost, I got to thank my team, Extreme Modified Racing. Really good group of guys of us over there. I got to thank AJ Petrobowski for giving me this pretty badass skin. I got to thank Swan Speed Shop for all the setup help that they give us. Got to thank SLR, Peter over there for all the streaming and stuff that he does, and coming on board with us. I also got to thank my buddy Andrew Smith up in Lockport, New York. He sponsored me this year with the Full Throttle Outdoors, and so far we've got a pretty good group going on to back the 17R machine. So just hopefully keeping things going in the right direction as we get halfway through the season here.
Well, great job, and congratulations on your top three.
Thank you.
Absolutely. That is Brett Rolls on the second place finish there tonight. Let's go here and get Ryan Wagon-Schultz, bring him up here to talk to us. Ryan, another great consistent finish for you in that 66 car as you continue to fight for that championship. Great job tonight.
Thank you.
Talk about the race a little bit there, what you went through. Obviously, it was a fight out there. Once again, it seems like every week. It's a fight to get the track position you can.
It's a fight, and this track being such a small bull ring, it's a difficult track. And it gets so slick. So yeah, it was a lot of fun. I know there's some hurt feelings, but I think for the most part we kept it pretty clean.
Well, and you're going to have that. Like you said, it's a bull ring, only a quarter mile of a track here. With the way it runs, of course, all the grooves were opened up and stuff. How hard is it to truly keep the track position that you had to keep tonight?
I mean, I got bumped into a little bit, and I lost the spot, but I was able to get it back. I bumped him back a little bit too. watching the replay, so I mean, I got it back. Was able to get it back. It's just a really hard track to pass on when it's fresh, and then you're fighting really hard at the end.
Well,
so
yeah, still a great race though in the end. Congratulations, another good points night for you, and shout out to whoever you like to.
Blake Majulis, Evan C. Speed Shop, Wraith Racing, Jeremy Prey, Josh Hart, and School of Sim Racing.
There you go.
And then you guys for broadcasting.
I appreciate that, Ryan, and great job tonight. Congratulations.
All right, thank you.
Absolutely. Ryan Wagon-Schultz, third place run for him. And we will move on from there. Appreciate everybody racing tonight and being a part of this. And, I'm sorry that things worked out the way they did this evening. I'll probably go over and talk to them in Discord and stuff, let them understand what all transpired. But appreciate all the racers for joining us. Short Track Super League for allowing us to broadcast. And, of course, to iRacing for allowing us the platform to broadcast this race on. But congratulations to Gunnar Harris's second straight win on the evening. And we will move on as there are only 2 races left in the Short Track Super League after tonight here in the Big Block Modified. So with that said, we're out. So appreciate everybody watching again this evening as I hit the wrong button. I don't think we want to turn it up here on Captain TV like we usually do, but we are going to say goodbye here from Fairbury. And remember, this isn't just a game, it's iRacing. See ya!
Be strong. Be strong.